Alright, here we are again. Once again with this Resident Evil 4 remake, separate professional, any percent speedrunning guy for PC or platform. This is gonna be the last part. All that remains is the island section, well, the ending itself. Yeah, uh, let's keep continue. We left at the beginning of chapter 6. After we learn the elevator skip in the previous one. So here right at the start, there are two ways to get through this first section before we arrive like the inside area of this building. I'm gonna skip these two cutscenes instantly. You can do. Remember to aim in this part because Ada can be go either to left or right. So just to make sure you're going forward, aim first and then you can run. And here we can use the rifle to kill this guy and the next one. So we are out of combat the old way.
I've got to wait. Go.
If you have enough rifle ammo, of course. Here's the second one. Just main headshots. This is good if you are not very used to the crouch cancel yet. And basically you just simply want to win a few seconds here. I mean, instead of not doing the crouch cancel, then it's better to make this. Here we can try two things. You can use rifle again and try to make a collab. So in that way you can say this is safer. Obviously it's lower, but it can work to get past those enemies. And before I forget, I'm gonna enable autosaves. Here we go. I'm gonna do again. Kill that guy. And here you kill the other one. And somehow miss the shot. Nice. There we go.
Lights out.
You have to 100% headshot them, otherwise they're gonna survive. And like I said here, you go for a straight up collab. And as you can see, you can basically pass them guarantee. You have to at least hit 2 of the 3 guys there. Otherwise, one of them gonna try to grab you, which is the worst scenario possible. But also, sometimes you can get pushed, and the other guy try to hit you, and that's gonna be really bad. Then that means a good seconds of time loss, because remember, after you get hit in this difficulty, pretty much you will end up on the red bar, and it's basically have to kill, and it's a few seconds more of time save for later. Now the way I do this section, which is faster, in fact, but risky, you're gonna avoid to kill this guy. I mean, simply crouch cancel all the way here. You have to know. You already have to know how to move here, but also you need to dominate a bit the crouch cancel. right here, like in that X, let's say, in that X form, you can shoot the TMP at the ground at least once. They're gonna manipulate the soldiers from here. They're gonna get stuck a bit in the door, so you have a chance to get past, and basically you don't have to. Sometimes if you don't shoot here, they can all get in very quickly, and the door is gonna close, and that's gonna be really bad. So this is why you make a shot here, just to prevent everyone getting inside. So, uh, like I said, it's just to avoid the door getting closed. Similar to the chapter 3 with the villager with the axe. That's basically the same concept, but this time it's easier because you just have to right here shoot the TMP like that, and as you can see they stop suddenly right there. And right here you have to move like this so you can avoid them. And this is what happens by doing it like this. You are exposed to these things, so that's why it's RNG most of the time. But it's definitely faster. Definitely faster. And also it's quite recommended to do it if you are low on rifle ammo. Shoot there. Yeah, I'm not getting lucky right now. Let's see if I can get it this time. There we go. He sometimes gonna do that. They're gonna try to swing, and that's pretty okay. And as you can already tell, we are reaching this part very very quick compared to the other one. So once you get here, after you step right here, like in the cables from the ground, and the elevator is gonna trigger with two enemies inside. We're gonna have to kill them before the elevator is here. So you keep the rifle, and as quick as you can, kill both guys on the head, shoot on the head, and then we're gonna go on this corner, and we will have to position like this, like that. You have to be very quick with this because remember there are enemies following you, and if you are not quick enough, one of them can get approached very fast, and you are exposed to get hit in these conditions. Um, that also means if you have enemies inside this area, they want to know you somehow to interact with the elevator, and that's gonna be a huge time loss trying to kill that guy. But also in the middle can other soldier approach too, and then simply you gonna get pushed into a really bad scenario. As you can see, they're gonna stay there, or sometimes they're gonna try to. If one of them are here, if you are correctly positioned, and he might go back. And here, well, after you position right here, you have to look here, like in this direction. As soon as you see the yellow light, you can simply go, and just in time you're gonna get in there to press the button safely. Gonna make this again so you can see how it should look like. So you heal, kill these two guys,
Lights out.
and quickly get to the corner. You can pause, so you can time it right there. Once you see it, you go. And that's basically pretty much about this section. You have the safe way where you need to first kill the first two guys, but also you need to make a collateral shot, so you can basically basically pass them more safely. And yeah, but if you want a faster way, just don't shoot anyone. Try to run, like I did, and you can save also more ammo for later.
Should be just up
You
ahead,
can break those boxes,
but getting through won't be easy.
and depending on what kind of items they drop, you can grab it or not. Right here it's TMP ammo, which I will say with this amount, 60 TMP ammo in reserve, it's pretty okay because later you're gonna sell this weapon or the rifle, so you don't really need too much later. So we can skip it. And here, going here. As soon as we get inside this wrecking ball area, we're gonna get in combat, so prepare to crouch cancel. Shoot this barrel so this guy can get stunned. Here, equip the flash. And right here, between here and here, in these two positions, you have to throw the flash. Like in this direction, pretty much. So with that you can flash the guys on the door, and the door can stay open for enough time so you can get through it. And here, well, here we had luck. Sometimes a guy can simply get flashed here because he was pretty quick to live there. And all you can do as a quick action is try to kick him. Sometimes Ada can try kick one of the guys from this far, and he's gonna use the grapple gun, and it's gonna push you quite faster to get here compared to simply kick this guy from here, getting stuck a bit, and right there you can finally get past through that door. And it all depends because this little section is also Iron Sheet. Like you can have luck or not right here. It doesn't depend on you really much. So yeah, you have to be prepared for whatever the situation is gonna be here. Right here we had luck or not. Okay, I didn't know that could happen. This guy normally gonna try to make the quick time event with a bat. Right here he did something weird, which is try to make a swing, which is pretty much free. And yeah, that can also happen if you get hit right here. The bull guy recovers quite faster. But yeah, either way, it's still an RNG situation. So yeah, don't feel it's your fault if something goes wrong here. Okay, like I said before, you can have guys on this bridge, and all you can do is try to all you can try is basically try the kick and hope for the best. And right here, somehow I could make the grapple shot somehow. Let me see something. All right, this fixed now. So yeah. I will say this is one of the two areas where normally my runs can die pretty much because it's so shitty this section. And that's why I hate so much the working ball area. Again, as you can see, if you somehow manage to make the melee attack from this shield guy, you can get past like nothing the bridge. And this time he's doing the quick time event. Pretty much all you have to do is going straight, no trying to do any crouch cancel. And as you can see, you barely get it. That's because of the striker charm we have. The 8% faster allow us to make it without making the crouch right there. You can try still crouches if you are not too confident about it. But remember then, this guy is gonna recover and you might get kicked later. So yeah, be careful with that.
Sorry I'm late.
Got the medicine.
Right here, we're gonna skip the
You
cutscene.
stand.
Right here, when we saw Leon and Ashley, you can skip it. Also skip the radio.
Don't die on me now.
Got some wares. Perfect for a professional.
Here to make a fast jump, just go straight and hold down the virtual controller interaction button, the F in my case, like that. You go through this door. Here I see a lot of runners trying to go straight, so it's basically more direct way. But here I normally try to go around here, then go left again. And because of that, you're gonna get detected later. Pretty much here. So you can use your of combat a bit more. Believe it or not, that saves a bit of time, like 1 or 1.5 seconds, I think. I don't think 2 seconds, but it's definitely 1 second faster, pretty much. Right here, well, this guy from here can either crouching or standing. If he's standing, pray to not get grabbed in the attempt. And if he's crouching, then it's safe to get past. Right here, he did nothing. Let's say if I can see the other pattern. Okay, right there I delayed a bit to jump, but this can also happen. You can get grabbed either way. I wanna see if I can get the crouching version. It's not crouching. Still not. It's just 50-50, basically. And I think I won't get it, so you can keep going. Right there, he quick turn fast, but still not doing anything. So that's pretty much lucky. And here, you're gonna go like in this direction to these boxes. Right here, when you touch him, the regenerator. If he tries to swing like this, if you see doing something like trying to make a slap, don't crouch, simply go make this movement, and you pass him like nothing. But in case he's trying to make a grab, you're gonna have to crouch it. Like there. He's gonna try to hug you, so you crouch. And what happens if you don't crouch basically? Well, you're gonna get grabbed. Pretty much. And you're gonna have to use one of your knives to get free. Unlike the other enemies regenerator, you can free break, so you must use one of your items. He's doing his slap again, so you don't crouch. And yeah, that's all you have to keep in mind for that enemy and the other ones too. Right there, once you get like passing this line from here, you're gonna get out of combat always. All the times you get here, so you can run normally. You're gonna have to grab this power source. Or power unit.
That was bound to happen.
Here we have this enemy. Safest option is gonna be always make a headshot with TMP and try to pass like this. There's a little chance to trying to avoid him just by simply running and not shooting at all, which is faster obviously, but it's pretty much luck trying to do that. Like that. Right there, I would say we pretty much have luck because he only tried to hit us instead of grabbing. He can try grab sometimes, and he didn't. Still, but yeah, if you just try to run and pass him, we not shoot, you're exposed to get grabbed, and that's basically time loss. As a safe option, always try to shoot him, and that's it. It's not really worth it to not shoot him. Right here, we're gonna have to dodge the Iron Maiden, and it's very simple. Once you get right around here, I would say. You're gonna have to follow pretty much what the Iron Maiden is gonna do. Remember to stick to the left. Don't go right because he's gonna try to intercept. Like I said, once you pretty much get around here, you can turn and go left again.
Another
Like that.
one.
It might look hard to do, but I will say it's pretty easy. I don't even practice this anymore, so it's very easy. Once you learn it, it should be free 100% of the time. Okay, here we have the very weird situation where this guy get the plaga quite later. If that happens, then pretty much good. You don't have to shoot or anything. Basically free. Also, another fact about this Iron Maiden, you don't even need to crouch cancel. You can go like this, and it's gonna be still the same, literally the same timing. As you can see, we reach the same point without crouching. The other difference is obviously he's gonna run quite later, since you are not reaching it fast enough. And that's why he start running later. But yeah, this section is pretty much easy compared to the first one.
Drat. Another one.
As you can see. And just right here, to the grapple gun. May crouch cancel until your turn here. Normally here you're gonna get out of combat. Sometimes it can last a bit longer. I don't know why, but after you reach this area, you can most of the time get out of combat. Right there, I got it pretty late, but that's about the how the game feels that day.
Perfect for a professional.
So yeah, gonna drink a bit, and thereafter you put that power you need. You have to go here and crouch so you can get into faster through this door. And you hold the run button. Here, before joining the gondola, you can grab that rifle ammo. It's H bullets. Pretty good. That's enough for this section, I will say. You can also use the TMP. I mean, if you have this insane amount of ammo, of rifle ammo, you don't even need it, and you can save 1 second by not grabbing them. And I will say, I don't know if you gain 1 second for grabbing this, to avoid grabbing this. Because sometimes I feel like it didn't make any difference, so if you grab it, even if you have this amount of ammunition, it's still gonna be okay. Either way. But yeah, if you have this amount of ammo, like more than 10 shots, then you don't need this. Definitely. You don't really need it. So yeah, I'm gonna skip it.
Not exactly covert, but it'll have to do.
Skip that cutscene as these two cutscenes, this one for the start and the end, in the ending one. And these two cutscenes, you're gonna have to skip it instantly as fast as you can. These are one of the few cutscenes in the whole game that it's gonna make you lose time, even if the cutscene is playing. Normally the cutscene stops the in-game time, but in these two ones from here, it's not the case. You're gonna lose time if you don't skip them. So skip it as soon as you can. Don't wait for any out of combat or something. Just skip it because you're gonna lose time. And here, simply use the rifle.
Who's next?
I'm gonna try to kill this guy. We're gonna kill these two guys first. Then you kill this archer. And you can kill this one. And wait for your rocket launcher now.
Excuse me.
The idea of waiting for the rocket launcher guy after killing those first guys, if you kill more people, I mean all of them pretty quick, you can get extra enemies. So if you are very low of rifle ammo, I will advise you to wait a bit, and then you can, and then after the rocket guy shows up, you can kill them all with no matters.
Can I see your ticket? Enjoy the
So yeah.
ride.
Right here we have tons of ammo, so we don't have to wait. Pretty much, we can use all the rifle ammo, and we must do it. And this is the best moment to spend all our TMP and rifle ammo. We're gonna sell it right now. Both of weapons. Right here you skip the cutscene, like I said, you have to do it instantly.
Not my favorite carnival ride.
After you make sure you don't have any of those ammo anymore. And here gonna make a save, manual save. Actually, we're gonna use the other save now. I'm gonna use the slot one this time. There we go. Okay. So here we're gonna go to the merchant. We're gonna use this And we're gonna make a skip. Since we don't have an autosave on professional, normally with the autosaves, you just go normal and you don't have to make the skip from here. Because it's slower actually. But on professional, the turrets are so fast. But also, even a single shot, it's gonna make you tons of damage. Like pretty much, I will say, yeah, it's gonna take you one of your their health, I will say. It's gonna make you a lot of damage, but also you're gonna get stun lock in the way, and that simply opens more window to get more shots in the way, and you're gonna die, pretty much. So you're coming from here.
I have some
You have to go like in this box direction,
new goods. That
then
might
aim like in
interest
this
you.
angle, pretty much. Yeah. Then you're gonna crouch and go back. Once you definitely can say you touch the box, and in this position you can press F,
Welcome.
interact with the merchant.
Got some rare
Right
things
here you're
on
gonna
sale,
go into the
Skip.
cell, and you're gonna sell like we said, the rifle and the TMP.
I'll buy
As you can
almost
see, the rifle by itself they're gonna give us the more than enough money to buy the remaining stuff. But we need to sell the TMP too, so we sell them both. And
Thank you.
then we're gonna buy right here the shotgun,
That shorty's very easy. to
the
handle.
rocket launcher,
It'll be all yours, stranger.
and the crossbow.
Let us know when you've made some. Don't
Just
get
like that.
yourself killed.
Now, this will... I don't buy the stuff like this normally, because depending on how my slots are assigned to the numbers. But just to give you a clue on how it's gonna get positioned the weapons in the order you buy them. The first one you buy, talking about the weapons. The first one is gonna be here in the up in the up slot. Then you have the left slot as a number 2, let's say, by default. Then the third weapon it's gonna be right here where it's my actual number 2. So what I normally do here,
Welcome. I've got something new for stranger.
thinking of that on those positions,
I'll
well,
pay a pretty penny
for me it's better to start buying the rocket launcher.
all yours, stranger.
Then you go here in this tab, and as you can see in high power, you already have the shotgun and the crossbow, which are the other 2 weapons you're gonna need basically.
You'll get some bang
First
for
of
your
all,
buck.
buy the
I
shotgun since it's gonna be
guarantee.
my number 1. As you can see, it's the number 4, which is the top one. And
That
then,
shorty's very easy
if
to
you
handle.
pretty much
It'll
do it
be
like this,
perfect for you.
and in all the leaps, this crossbow, 90% of the time you're gonna have to, before buy it, go to inventory, make an auto serve, and you have to pretty much pay attention.
Cash in your
Sometimes an
pocket
item
all
can
your
scrub
life.
the
Easy choice, mate.
his space to get in. Like here, we're gonna need all this space from here, like these 5 squares and 3 like in this direction. So right here, all that annoys me for inventory is the spray. So as quick as you can, just move it like this. If you don't, you're gonna still see the crossbow doesn't have enough space, and just because of the spray, just move it. And as you can see, you can already get it.
Ooh, now go and cause
And
some
now I
havoc,
see the weapons
eh?
in a very more comfy uh, slot for me. Again, this really depends on you, but I will say this is even faster,
You have the
in my
stench of
opinion.
battle on you, mate.
Just because, again, compared to having to
Welcome, stranger.
auto sort two
Tend to
weapons
some
or
other
even
bits
three,
and bobs too.
because you need three weapons here to get by. And sometimes even if you have to heal or something, so let's say we already use the fierce spray, that can also help on basically
Welcome,
avoiding
stranger.
to make
Got
that
some
auto sword
rare
sometimes.
things on. I'll buy it at a high price. All yours, stranger. That
Right
shield
here,
is
as
very
you can see,
easy
we
to
make the
handle.
auto sword,
It will
and
be perfect.
just because of the fierce spray, we're still getting
Hope to see
the crossbow right here.
you again soon, stranger.
But sometimes it depends on how good your gun is performing lately. Like um, right here we are counting with two small resources and extra gunpowder, which that can affect, obviously. That's gonna affect a lot the how the items gonna get into the inventory. But also when you have to auto they gonna the game's gonna try to make them fit in a very questionable way. And so yeah, uh, I can't really say you're gonna have this scenario all the time. It depends on how you run, what's performing lately. So yeah, but to settle in one way, then again you come from here. Remember you have to aim like this, pretty much nearby to this box. You crouch, go back, and as soon as you touch the boss,
Welcome.
interact
Came
with the
into some other
merchant, sell
bits and
these two
bobs too,
weapons,
eh?
go here, in
I'll
this
buy it
miss
at a high
tab, buy
price.
the rocket launcher,
All
then click
yours,
here in the high
stranger.
power, buy the shotgun.
That shorty's very easy
Normally
to
you're gonna have to
handle.
again
It will be
auto sort for the
perfect.
crossbow. You do it, you see an item that annoys your space, move it a bit, and then you buy the crossbow.
Ooh, that. Hope to see
And just
you
like that,
again
we're gonna make
soon, stranger.
a little step, well, not a little step really, but you're gonna have to step a bit to backwards, like that, and then you're gonna turn the camera and move 8 a bit, like that. So in this position like this, all you have to do is make a save. I'm gonna do it here, so I don't screw my other one. And now I can tell I'm in a really awkward angle, but just like that, you can get through all this wall of boxes. And so you have to crouch because that can happen. You can get out above these things and then you can pass. If you screw it like I did, just reload the save and you can try again. And since I got into a very weird angle, it's very easy to me right now to get in bounce again. Just like that, you once you touch that kind of can, you can get up again and go to this direction. Pretty much about here you have to make a quick slash, yeah, because you're gonna land, you're gonna drop. And to show you how fast should look like, it'll be something like this.
Welcome. I got something new for stranger. All yours, stranger. That shorty's very
Oops,
easy to
forgot.
handle. It will be perfect. Ooh, now go and
Just like that. You make a save. That's pretty much how it should be. I'm gonna do it once more.
Welcome.
I did it pretty bad.
Next, welcome. Well,
Once again, this out of bounds needs a bit of practice. Can be really hard at the first attempts. Then when you are very used to it, should be that hard. But at the same time, it's still pretty much easy to screw it. So you have to pretty much
welcome, stranger.
3 dice to make it alright,
All
instead of
yours,
trying
stranger.
to make it so
That
fast.
shorty's very easy to handle. Don't get yourself killed.
Obviously, if you can make it faster, it's pretty much okay. That's gonna be the idea. But yeah, you have to make sure you are following the steps, pretty much at the letter. I'm gonna make it once again, and we can keep going. Again, the merchant itself, I mean, the out of bounds is 100% practicable. The merchant itself, again, depends on your inventory, pretty much. You can try the same method I do to buy the weapons, so it gets in the you can get them with the least amount of auto sword you can perform.
Welcome. Came into some other bits. All yours, stranger.
Oops.
Don't get yourself killed.
This one. Reload it. Remember that if you after the save, if you got in bounds again, or let's say you got up and then you got above the stuff after you made the save, then just simply reload it, like I said. Reload the save and try again. Still okay. And even if you, let's say you miss it and fall off again, you still have the save. So it's not that bad. Still time loss, obviously, but yeah. Keep in mind you can still keep trying until you do it good. Right here, we're gonna stick inside of these rocks, and then we're gonna get this shot here. And here, we're gonna perform the turret skip. This is another Iron split, but thankfully unprofessional due to the enemy's aggressiveness. It should be quite easier than in a lower difficulty, because we need them to be aggressive so the skip can be performed pretty fast. And so yeah. So what we're gonna do here with the crossbow equip. I'm gonna go like this, trying to keep in mind that guy with the electric bat. Try to avoid him as much as you can. Like trying to go in as far as you can, because you can get hit very easily by him. Right at this point, you can shoot the crossbow to this turret, so it gets destroyed. And here you go, like in this corner before the laser. Don't approach too much to the laser because you can get killed by the turret itself. And you might wanna you might wanna make sure your Ada, your character, is facing the wall, like this. And here you have to pay attention from the enemies they're gonna come. Mostly this guy from here, this first one. This is the best one for this skip. And the worst one, it's the right the right one next and behind him, because this guy is gonna make you turret skip pretty hard to to be to be performed. Okay. Um, like the other guy in Breaking Ball, he can make two attacks. The swing, the normal swing, which is the fastest pattern, but also you have this one, which is the quick time event. So since we have this one, you're gonna aim. So Ada can go look at this direction, and once he start running, you wanna move to the left, so you can dodge him, and right there you're gonna shoot. Pretty much, I will say it is that edge of the bridge. So you can push into the laser. You don't have to kill them. You don't have to kill him. Just push him to the laser, and the turret should kill him. By the time the turret is killing the enemy, you're gonna use that moment to get past to the turret, so you don't get killed instead. Like that. Gonna do again. And since it's RNG, sometimes one of these three guys can approach. Most likely this one gonna it's gonna get approached more frequently. Let's see. Like I said, this one, I think this guy is gonna be the one or not. Okay, here it's gonna approach a bit. Yeah, that's the problem of this area. That can also happen. You can get killed in the attempt. Right there, I had a very bad situation. I will say it's the first time I see that pattern, so I couldn't tell what you have to do, but that kind of stuff can happen. Okay, like here, he's alone, which is good. And yeah, this also can happen, but in professional it's very weird. They've been this passive. And here, this guy gonna attack. And once he's pretty much about to hit us, you have to aim and shoot. And not like that, basically. Yeah, I did it pretty late. That's why that guy is the least convenient for this turret skip. It's still possible, you can do it with any guy from this area, but that's the problem. Depends on which one it's gonna approach first. Can be easier or harder, or basically it also can be slower, like that scenario from before. It was a very slow turret skip, but that's the RNG of this section. It's pretty much about the enemies, and all you can do is basically proceed at the same way, and depending on the situation, you're gonna have to make some movement, some extra movement or stuff just to not get killed. And sometimes, well, pretty much can happen that kind of situation where you are pretty much dead, basically. So this is definitely the second most horrible section of the island with separate ways. Right here we have the same situation, so since we learned it, we're gonna dodge a bit earlier and forgot to shoot for some reason. Thank you, game. But right there, after you shoot, the guy is gonna get pushed, and you already know he's gonna die by the turret. And you use that opportunity to get through the laser without getting killed in the attempt. He's gonna make the swing, since we can already tell he's not gonna make the. He's trying to run direct towards. and you have to pretty much aim like here, same point. But you have to time it like that. This is why that pattern it's easier, but not easier, but it's faster. You don't get stunned in the attempt by your blast crossbow, but also you are much nearby to the grapple shot area. So, I'm gonna make a last attempt here. Oh, before I forget, I don't recommend it because of this setup. Um, I never do it because you're gonna need the ammo later. But you can also try right here, go look back and shoot that barrel. So you avoid the extra enemies, but I will say that's even worse because it's lower your chance of getting this turret skip faster, but also and even if it's safer since the pretty much it's gonna be this guy and probably that one from there. It will make it easier since we are killing the other ones. But yeah, if you, I will say with the shotgun don't do it, and yeah, I will try to I will recommend to avoid doing that, cause I mean it's not really that bad. The only thing that can happen is if you are right here, you can get hit by this guy after you shoot the crossbow. That can happen, but it's not because of the other enemies, because of this guy from here. That can happen. So yeah. But you can still try that if you wanna make them easier, basically. But I will not recommend it to do it. Just just say all the shotgun ammo you can. Because you're gonna need it later. So after we make the turret skill, you know, here, go to the left, reload the crossbow.
Need to find the main terminal.
And here, after we push this wall, we're gonna quit the rocket launcher. And here is where I'm gonna make another save, so you can. So in case I screw it, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna use the first slot again. There we go. So why the rocket launcher? Because right here we had another door clip. This one is basically to get in that area on the lasers part. Basically, instead of doing all the path below with Martinico, you can simply get through this wall and try to get here more much faster. This door clip saves almost a minute. It's exactly 52 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Can be a bit faster, I think, but yeah, it's pretty much 1 minute if you want to look it like that. Here, I mean, you still have the option of making this normally. Just remember this password is 116 on professional. But after you do that, you can make the door clip. So yeah, just to keep you in mind, if you find that door clip hard to do, and I will say it's the easiest one from all the other ones you already made in the whole run, this is the easiest one. It's even easier than the chapter 3 one, it's easier than the one in chapter 5, and the two ones in the chapter 4, it's easier than any of those. It's very easy, actually. Once you're learning, you're gonna say, then this is It's easier and saves a tons of time. The idea of, and this one you can make it also with any weapon. You don't really need to make it with a rocket launcher or rifle. You can do it with any weapon, even with grenades, I will say. But the rocket launcher somehow makes them easier but faster, and so you might require to keep the rocket launcher here. What you're gonna do is not doing it here, but here in that corner. You're gonna aim like this, with the same concept of trying to approach a bit to the wall with W and D. You're gonna try to hold the W, so you still go into the wall. You're gonna press the virtual control interaction. That's gonna make this happen, and then you're gonna cancel. And as you can see, you are clipping a bit. And we're gonna not need to move the camera now. Just you can go like this. You're gonna try to press W and A until we touch that box. Right there, you can unpause here. Press the interaction button. And as you can see, after you cancel it, you are pretty much clipping with pretty much no effort at all. I did it pretty poor, but still work. So you can imagine how easy this can be. And you don't have to even press the aim button and the F1. You don't have to press these two at the same time neither. So that makes it even easier than you think. And that's why I love so much the door clip. I did it very bad, so that obviously that won't work. So yeah, you don't have to even press aim, you just use the cancel button, and that's it. Oh yeah, you don't have to do it like that fast too. So yeah, as you can see, it's very easy. Obviously, in the first attempt, you can struggle a bit, but then you're gonna realize it isn't that bad. Also, you might gonna make sure after you touching this, going straight. So it can get through the wall easily. Well, right there, you have to be careful right there because you can get inbounds again. But like I said, also don't try to make it so fast. Even if you make it slower, you're still gonna save tons of time. Maybe 48, 49 seconds. I mean, just think about you're losing just a few seconds compared to what you're gonna save right here. So it's still very worth to make it if you didn't do it before. And just like the other ones, you have to keep in mind Ada needs to run, because otherwise this won't work. But yeah. And now that I'm realizing it, you should still pressing W and A once you are in the wall. Just can make it easier. After you make this pause, you can simply hold W and make this, and it's even easier than before. So yeah, once again. Oh shit, I did it bad. Once you get here, right here, switch to the crossbow. You can skip this cutscene instantly, but also you must move instantly from here, so you avoid the first one. And here we're gonna turn the camera like on this point, I will say, after this line, and shoot to our feet, so we get pushed and we skip these lasers.
Lasers.
Like that. Obviously, we're gonna get into the red bar. And just like that, we get to this quick time event faster. This quick time event can be avoided, so it's pretty much about it. The shoot. We can aim with the knife, so we get recover faster.
Well,
And here we're gonna use the
that
spear
was
cell spray, or you can mix these two herbs so you fully heal. You're gonna need to be full HP for the last chapter, pretty much.
so
Mostly recommended. The password for this door it's basically 769. I'm gonna try to make this little part faster.
lasers.
Okay.
Well,
Heal.
that was excessive.
Okay, I did it pretty bad. That's
This
the
is
lack of practice,
Now, how to connect the
but
device.
still okay. And
Okay,
yeah, instead
I'm
of
done here.
doing all the first two passwords even too, it reduces everything just to learn this password only. Yeah, that's all you do with puzzles, let's say. Then remember to reload the crossbow and your shotgun if you make some shots before. And all that remains for this chapter is trying to escape this laser room again. Just press the buttons that shows up on screen. Here should be the crouch button, and this one just hold down the Q or the grapple shot button, and it will automatically show the ending cutscene. Right here you can also check your inventory, at least to see where the heals are. So if you got hit for some reason, um, where they are, so you can quickly heal. This was obviously you cannot get the sphere spray that are in storage yet. You must do it in a typewriter. Here all you can do is basically watch what and where are your stuff basically in your inventory and your storage room. So yeah, as we can see, we have the heals pretty much on the right side, and we keep going to the last chapter. And here we're gonna wait until we see this frame, this one,
Leon's headed for
so
the
we get out of
sanctuary.
combat.
I'll meet him there.
I'm gonna equip the shotgun. And here we can have two patterns. The guy from the door can kick it. If he does it, or pretty much push him the door. We can pass through him very easily, and we don't have to shoot the shotgun. Otherwise, he's gonna open the door and stay on the door. Then you have to shoot the shotgun. But this is RNG. Like here, he simply stay on the door. So we should. Gonna see if I can get the if I can get the good RNG here. But again, it's RNG. Right there. We have the best one, so we simply go. Here, once we pass this barricade, you might aim like that, like the barrel, and make sure the bullets are gonna also land on this shield. And the shot should be before he tries to launch the exit. Otherwise, he won't get stuck. Stunned. I try to mean. And she again, so like that. Somehow didn't work, even if he got stunned. That should not happen. So also that was weird. Let's pattern right now. Like that. And as you can see, he basically got pushed a bit. And we also stunned the archers. So we go like here, we're gonna equip the crossbow again. After we pass this line of rocks, pretty much. As you can see, there is the laser. So I'm gonna get a bit away from this side, just to shoot here. So we're gonna get the explosive out of the way. We're gonna grab this shotgun and flashbang. Both of them. we're gonna equip the shotgun again. After we touch these bugs from here, we're gonna return. That will make the elevator get triggered and spawn the last 3 enemies. And here you have to pay attention for the plague guy or any guy that approach. If one of them approach, try to shoot him. By the time you're gonna turn back, these 2 guys should be here. That means you can try to pass, and you can try shoot them both. And equip the crossbow here. And if everything has been made correctly, this full guy should here, and you can shoot the crossbow on him. So he gets done, and you can reach the elevator safely. The thing is, with this escape section, you have to be pretty much quick. It's a very hard section, and well, not the hardest one. The hardest one is later, but this is a pretty tough one if you are a bit slower or slow, in fact. So you might need to practice this little section tons of time, at least to get used to about what you have to do. It's still a bit RNG situation, the whole section, simply because it starts with this guy, because you can avoid the shoot or not, depending on what he tried to do. I missed a shot there. But also the enemies from there, once you are waiting for the elevator, or basically you are waiting for the last 3 guys to get out the elevator. Some of them can be really aggressive. Let's say if you miss the shotgun shot, you can try to parry the knife, basically. All you have to do to parry that axe, you're gonna need to know what's the timing, and that also requires practice. But in case you miss that stun, you can also try that. but it should be stunned always. But if that wasn't work, just go a bit back and try to parry him. Don't try to shoot again because you're gonna run out of ammo and that's gonna be bad. Like that. That can work, but at least you avoid to get hit. Right now, I don't know why it's not working. It's done, but it should work if you do it correctly. Again, after you get this once you reach these bags, go back and make sure no one is trying to get you. Then you turn again, shoot these two guys. And you can also avoid to shoot this guy if you go from one side and then turn. Like that. I moved pretty bad, and that's the risky part. I mean, more than getting hit by this guy, this plaga guy can reach you quite fast. So that's why we normally shoot at the bull guy, because after you stun him, even if the plaga guy gets you, he's gonna make always a slow attack, so you can slow him a bit, and you can get through the elevator more safely. Damn, I don't know why this is not working. It's very weird, honestly. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely getting him, but I don't know why it's not working right now. So weird. But anyway. You can also try that. No, the problem right now is the archers can get you, so you can try go like this. Instead of going directly, you can go here so you get a bit cover, and then you go again. Right there. And then the process is pretty much the same. But the optimal shot should be like that, trying to shoot the barrel but also stun the shield guy. You find it, again, difficult to do, like I'm having right now. You can try that, shoot at the legs of the shield guy and try to do that little dodge against the archers. So there, no shoot. By pure luck, we get into the elevator. So yeah, like I said, this section is actually hard, so you might need to practice it a bit, but also keep in mind it's a bit RNG, because sometimes can go really pretty bad. So here, I'm gonna quit the flashbang, get this another flashbang too. We're gonna try to avoid this guy. Also be careful there, because if you move pretty bad, you can get hit by his axe. And right here you can throw the flash. So you flash all these enemies from here. And here crouch. Then you wanna try to land you a hit with the axe. So
Almost there.
here we're gonna equip the rocket launcher. Normally when we get inside of this game, we're gonna get out of combat, but then we're gonna get in combat again because of the two novistadors. And simply look down. Once you see the HUD shows up, that means you get detected and you do the crouch cancel. So you can still have the time where you see this shadow from the pillar, falling down pillar. So you crouch and keep going. The thing is, you need to look down so the noise can. Noise somehow, if you look down, they will get a bit passive, more passive than before. It's not guaranteed to not get hit or grab, but it definitely makes it more consistent for you to get past through them, with no issues, pretty much. And in case if you wanna try it, but I don't see so much water, you can shoot there and incapacitate one of them, and it's safe here, but I mean, I won't recommend it because it only stun one of them, and still you can make this. It's easier, but yeah, you still have the risk to get hit or grab. But it's better, so since you save one crossbow shot. Right here, all you have to do is skip the cutscene and show the rocket launcher, so Zelda gets skipped. You skip these two cutscenes instantly. You go quickly at this typewriter and make a save. And you load it. This will make first drop off to get a quicker cooldown. Because otherwise we're gonna get that stun animation when we drop down from a ladder. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna have to instantly press hold down the F button, skip the cutscene when Ada zoom in enough.
Just
Press the cancel one, then press the grapple shot.
I need to hurry.
Win with the knife. Remember to keep the shotgun here. Right here you have to make the crouch cancel, otherwise there's a chance to get hit by one of the archers. Right here is where if you land and you didn't make any save with that typewriter, you're gonna get a very huge stun. Like I teach you from the chapter 4 after the first door clip. It's the same story if you take the latter option. But since you do it, to avoid it, you're gonna avoid this guy. I'm gonna shoot this one right in the head. Not to kill him, but basically to push him so he doesn't try to grab you. And here you can be either lucky or not to get hit by one of these archers. Maybe you can also try to wait a bit, so to see if one of them shoots and avoid the arrow. But it's RNG. Sometimes they don't even shoot, or both of them shoot quite easy, quite early. And so yeah, it's about luck, very much. To avoid this guy, like you made with the Iron Maiden, go left and then turn to right. Like I said, these two guys are not even aiming. Right now, one of them is trying it, but he won't gonna shoot. And that's why I told you this is pretty much RNG. Right here, you're gonna shoot like on that floor from there, like there. Shoot the crossbow so the barrel can get destroyed. You're gonna change to the shotgun, and this shot is a bit precise. You have to pause quite a lot just to not miss it. You're gonna make sure the the center it's on this explosive, so after you shoot, you break the explosive, but also you push this guy like that. It's not that hard if you make those amount of pausers basically. You can try it obviously without any pause, but it's simply much harder. And remember that at this point you must be quick, but also you might need to play a bit safer. Remember that by doing those pausings, and it basically stops your in-game time, so that can also help. So you are not too much pressure to make everything like that insane fast. You can take your time with the pauses. So yeah. After that, we're gonna stick to the left and then go right, so we avoid that shield guy. Right here, remember to reload the crossbow. Grab this heavy grenade. You can also pick up that flash from there. And actually, I will grab it, because it's gonna make the next part safer. But I'm gonna show you that it's also not really necessary. It will put you into a riskier scenario, but it's still faster to not grab that flashbang. But you can still grab it if you want it. We almost got hit. So here we grab this flash, grab the heavy. And be careful with the bull guy also. And here you can shoot there, so you push a bit this archer, but also you get this deadlock. If you grab the heavy only and avoid at all to grab that flashbang, which is faster, you will have to pretty much stick to the right in the wall. Well, let me show you before we keep going. You will have pretty much stick to the right, and after you jump the barricade, then it's when you have to shoot the shotgun. Because otherwise you can get hit by the wall guy, and you're pretty much dead if that happens. So let's say I didn't pick up the flashback. You stick to the right. He's gonna try normally he's gonna try that quick time event. You just simply jump and still get fucked. Okay, so that should happen. That's why you have to keep going to the right, because he will get stuck with the two boxes from there.
I need to hurry.
And yeah, that's gonna avoid you to get hit by that flash. So yeah. This section also requires quite a lot practicing. That also can happen, that's why I told you to keep stick on the right side. Because again, that can happen. And right there, after you jump, you shoot to the deadlock. No need to shoot the archer, just shoot the deadlock. But like I said, that can also happen. He can outperform the quick time event.
Just what I.
And like I said, if when one of any of his hits it's getting you, you are dead. Like you saw it, like you saw there. If you get hit by that enemy, you are dead, no matter what. So you're gonna have to be careful with your movement. And I almost got hit right there. So I will say this is the hardest part of the whole separate ways. I'm gonna get the flashbang again. If you pick up the flashbang, you must go left. I saw how I got hit by this archer. Should not happen. You can heal, obviously. And well, basically right here.
Oh, deja.
I'm gonna equip the hand grenade, the little grenade. After we grab the red rocket launcher, we have to skip this cutscene instantly.
Time to end this. Hold on, Leon.
I'm gonna go to the left, and here you're gonna aim like this, a bit high. Your center, or where the landing of the grenade should be, like above the side. Yeah, you have to time it, so it explodes once it's gonna receive damage. During that animation, it has high frame, so you can't really damage. Right there, you can throw it.
Here.
And after you throw, you're gonna equip the crossbow and shoot. And just like that, you destroy that that first eye. That's why it's only really necessary one grenade, because it's pretty much the only section where you actually need it. Because combined with the crossbow shot, it's pretty much a heavy grenade. Heavy grenades pretty much instantly destroy these two eyes. Actually, I'm gonna show you. Basically, it's the same thing. If you do everything correctly, fast enough, it's the same speed as a heavy grenade. You can also get rid of one of the noise that can approach, so that's even good. And let's say you grab the flash from before. You can use it right here. So in case you get grabbed from one of these nodes, you're gonna get you're gonna break from the grab pretty much instantly, and it makes this section a bit easier, just a bit easier. No, not that crazy easier. But only if you had that extra flash. Here we're gonna equip the flash again. That should not happen, but say that didn't happen. Right here, you're gonna move like to the right. As soon as you hear the second eye spawning, you're gonna move a bit right a bit more. You're gonna throw the flash, like in that area, so this guy and the rocket one get flash. And we're gonna equip the heavy and throw it a bit later. We're not throwing it instantly, but we're gonna throw it a bit later before the flash stun us, like that. So we get the second eye destroyed. And right here, you can try shoot this guy with a shotgun if you have any remaining bullets. And so Hannah can press the button, which is weird. Well, I think it bugged because we should be able to press the button because no one was nearby. But yeah, that's why also this section is a bit as you can see, one of the enemies approach us, and that allows you, if you use that flashbang right there, you're gonna be safe only for that moment. You make the same. I pressed very bad the button. It was on the slot 4. Throw it right there. You throw the heavy a bit later. And well, that's why I also don't like the idea of using the flashbang, because that also can happen. Like this rocket guy can shoot the rocket exactly when you are about to reach that button. That's why you have to be careful with your timings with the grenades. And since I never do this section without extra flash, so okay. Also, you have to be careful here, not equipping the crossbow, because that also can happen. Somehow equipping the crossbow, it's not that slow, but when you have to change, then yeah, it's pretty much slow. You can aim instantly after you aim, after you put in the crossbow, but then when you change, it's not gonna aim until it's completely changed. So that also can affect you while performing your strats in this section, because again, it's pretty much be quick. Then there's no other chance or any other way to do it, so keep that in mind. You can also go to the right, so you are more safely avoid. You can avoid more safely the rocket launcher.
Here, catch.
You can also try that, delay a bit your entry to the elevator, so you can definitely avoid that last rocket. So I'm gonna do this once again. Instant heal and show, which is good. Okay, that was pretty quick. Pretty dangerous, but that should happen if you time it right, pretty right. still shoot this guy, and press the button, and go here on this corner so you can get cover from the last rocket. Now I'm gonna show you without the flashbang, without extra flashbang. It's the same, but you can use it here, basically. After you shoot the crossbow, you're gonna crouch and look down, move like this, a bit. So pretty much somehow it won't attack. Here, if you don't have any shotgun bullets, you can try go like this, but the problem is you are exposed to this grabber. But yeah, that's why you really need to have at least one shotgun bullet on this section because of that grabber. The delay throw of the heavy should allow you to kill him with the heavy, but sometimes it doesn't work, and I don't know why. So yeah, I will say it's kinda gambling from there. And as you can see, if he doesn't get killed or you don't move pretty properly, that can happen. You can approach the elevator and you won't be able to press the button. Like that, but I'm gonna get killed since the rocket is going towards me, and by the holy of the god, it exploded before. So yeah, that last rocket, he sometimes can shoot earlier, he sometimes can shoot later, and I will say this section is horrible. So yeah, all you can do most of the time is hope for the best. I also get too much nervous in the runs when I reach here, especially on professional. As you can see, this time he died, and now I'm definitely dying here, as you can see. So yeah. But that's how you should proceed on this section. You can take your measures to make it safer. But remember, it's still RNG. Once you get on this area, even though these towers aren't that bad, the problem is when you reach here. This is the main issue when you are about to end the run, basically. Okay, then shoot. Nice. So yeah, I'll try to make it. I'm gonna make it once more, and this time trying to get it. Sometimes, just to give you an idea of how much RNG this is, sometimes this guy will keep aiming with the laser, and by the time you step here, he shoots and you die, no matter what. That can also happen. Yeah, that can also happen too. If that first rocket guy dies later. Yeah, this section it's there. And this part is pretty much the end of the rush, literally. He got spawned, which is nice. And then once you get in the elevator, press the button as fast as you can and go here on this corner. Then you are safe, pretty much the run is over. Here you skip the cutscene once you can see Ashley.
I'm on.
So you get out of combat. And here aim with the knife and hold down the door controller. And that's it. That's the whole separate way professional speedrunning guy. All that remains, it's skipped its cutscenes, obviously. The credits. Make sure you are showing your game results.
Oh.
Following this, it took us 2 hours, which is insane. So yeah, off recording we are 1 hour and 42 minutes. I know these 3 videos are being so much long, but like I say in the first one, uh, I'm just trying to show you everything, all the tricks, stuff, so that has been discovered so far, but also about the current world records are also trying to. But same for the other runs that are in a very good spot. So yeah, that's how pretty much you should learn, but also try to practice over the new stuff, like the door clips, fast glitch. If you didn't make any of these already, uh, the already shown stuff we learned from here, then yeah, it's about it's the time now that you know how and what are the the different the patterns, the RNGs, and the tricks. So yeah, I hope this guy actually help for people that still speedrun this game, but also wants to run this DLC because they found it so fun, just like me. Yeah, I hope you like this. Remember to give a like, subscribe if this is your first time watching one of my videos. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.